Hello everyone, this is Arcane 12, and today I am finally getting to Rustage's Jinx rap, which released 3 weeks ago. He ended 2024 with a bang, as far as all of the people who have been talking about it have said. And I've been requested multiple times to get around to reacting to this, and I'm finally doing so. So I apologize for the delay. I am very excited to get to this. Frankly, like anytime someone releases a song about Jinx, I get excited. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Rustage specifically has to say about this character. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing, I will be talking about it. And also down below is a link to my Patreon if you want to continue supporting me elsewhere, where you can find longer form reaction videos for a very cheap price. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay.
Front page girl on the streets is fun when it's bad news. Thank you. They wanna hate on the man but get love to the statues. Can do. Talk about cause and effect, but the blood isn't brand new. Don't work 9 to 5s, I put 9 to 5s, put a price of life and then fuck with the values. I've been looking at the carnivores, they gonna laugh and talk like they not. Ain't nobody here to answer for you, gonna start a war you made up. I've been feeling like another thought, but you can't ignore the blades cut. I've been here from the jump, rising out of the dump. We gon' live in colours, we're making it till the lights go. Rip apart each other and treating it on a dice though. They gon' talk like lovers, they're hating me as a psycho. Watch him as my pipes flow. We gon' put our hands, put your hands, keep on screaming when we stand. We gon' stand.
Okay.
This season we gon' act. Come on, act. Bring the fire like a hand. Load another burden and stop breathing so hard.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I just noticed that Eerie is on this. I think we've heard a song with Eerie on it like once or twice before, probably a cipher or something like that. I couldn't find a good stopping point. I wanted to talk, but I couldn't find a good stopping point. The beginning of this song starts off really differently from what I was expecting. Like, it starts off almost with God, I can't remember what band I was thinking of while I was listening to it, but there's a specific band that I was thinking of when I was listening to the beginning, and I was like, okay, I like where this is going. And then when the rapping started, when Rustage came in with the rapping, it took it in a completely different direction. Like, the instrumental dropped out temporarily and then eventually kicked back up. It allowed things to progress in a very fluidic way. The rapping never stopped, and the visuals are going really well with like the tone of the rap. Everything about this so far has been pinpoint accurate, which is what we expect from Rustage. But like, something about this, I understand why people were saying that this was ending 2024 with a bang. This is a very fun, fast-paced song that reminds me of a couple of different artists. But there's one in particular. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I'm probably not going to be able to without listening to their music. And the playlist that's on is almost 3,000 songs long, so good luck trying to find it. But like, there's one particular song and one particular artist that this reminds me of, and I love it. I love it. If you guys have similar feelings, if you guys can help me name just any band, I can tell you whether or not you're wrong, right or wrong about which band I'm thinking of, then please put it in the comments below, because I would love to know your guys' opinions. But like, there's something that feels very familiar about this, but at the same time, it is its own unique animal. It has a lot of callbacks. There's a lot of callbacks to the actual show, but it doesn't bog itself down with any of that. Like, it is taking itself seriously, but not taking itself seriously at the same time. And I think that's one thing that I love about Rustage, is that Rustage is capable of producing these really fun, but also hard-hitting tracks that are just completely laden with bars and references and callbacks. And if you didn't know, you would just think that they were normal lyrics, but he does it so well. He does it so quickly, and he manages to just slip them in that makes a difference, you know?
Bring the fire like a hand. Load another burden and stop breathing so hard.
You know what I was thinking of? I wonder. Hold on a second. The thing that I was thinking of the most during um that chorus, that hook, it reminds me of a Spider-Punk song that I want to say Nerd Out did. Okay, it was Nerd Out's Spider-Punk song "Fight the System." That's the one that I was thinking of. Just the energy of it, the fast-paced action like oriented theme of it, and just the overall vibe, the sound of it. The one thing I will say though is that like this song does feel like it doesn't have a whole lot of bass to it, like compared to many other songs that um we have heard here on this channel. Like this particular song feels like the bass has been like toned down a little bit. I'm guessing that's probably so that that way the treble and the the lyrics are a little bit more in the forefront, but I did notice that it does feel a little quieter in the background. And I guess it sticks out to me a little bit. Like it shouldn't be. Like it should be far more prominent than it is. But I'm not saying it sounds bad. I just was expecting it to have a little bit more oomph in there, you know?
To pieces. They say violence needless. They gon' vie for power, silence breeds and violent creatures. I've heard fighting teaches lessons more than mindless reading. Hiding secrets, madness is a symptom of our lies repeated. Big dog, but I came with the leashes. TikTok so the game get heated. They wanna cut my wires with a clock. TikTok, TikTok to your face is deleted. Say what I want and I mean it. Sick of the way I've been treated. Pull them all down like a one-armed bandit. Run my gambit, ain't no cheater. Cause I'm making the shiver. Gamble my life, but I paid it for the light of the shots like I'm taking a picture. But who could be making the grave for the digger? Made me a killer, lost in all the shimmer. I'm a rock compared to scissors. And I'm stopping all the clocks until I redirect the rivers.
Their voices intertwined there with Eerie in the background and Rustage in the foreground. That sounded so good. They sound so good together. Here, right during the chorus, though, this definitely sounds like there needs to be a little bit more bass. Like the bass needs to be deeper and a little bit heavier and louder than it is.
Compared to scissors, and I'm stopping all the clocks until I redirect the rivers. Hands up, put your hands up, keep on screaming when we stand up, we gon' stand up. We weren't born to live our quiet lives. Each of us a flame to let us light the night like fireflies. Strike the powder to our dynamite. Wash away the
Ooh, I like the clapping.
So we gotta put our hands up. Put your hands up. Keep on screaming when we stand up. We gon' stand up. Make a scene so we gon' act up. Come on, act up. Bring the fire like a handgun. Load another bullet up. So breathe it so up.
I think another reason why this reminds me of Fight the System is because that section right there definitely is like a rallying cry to be able to fight back against like the government or whatever. Like that definitely is meant to be a rallying cry to fight back against your oppressors. Um it makes it very 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 um very similar to the Spider-Punk songs that I've heard, but specifically Fight the System. Like the those two themes go hand in hand, but it's funny too because like Spider-Punk is a rebel because of the fact that like he doesn't want to conform to the system, whereas Jinx is a rebel because of the fact that she literally wants to tear the entire system apart. But the way that this song feels, it feels like it could be used for that same kind of rallying cry, you know? The same sort of rallying cry that a Spider-Punk song could be used for. I find it very interesting, despite the fact that their motivations and desires for change are two radically different things. Hmm. Definitely a fantastic way to bring like an end to 2024. I can understand why people really wanted me to react to this. Like I said before, I do feel like the bass of the song for most of the song was too quiet, too muted, but the vibe of the song, the energy, the intensity, all of that was just top notch. 100%. I love that song, and that's definitely going straight into like 3 different playlists. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Arcalpha12, and I will see you in the next video.